The Catholic Church and medieval authorities cracked down hard on certain ways people kept warm, not for witchcraft, just for staying alive in freezing winters. Some methods were restricted, taxed heavily, or even condemned as sinful. But here's the crazy part. Modern engineers and scientists are now studying these exact tricks and calling them brilliant, super efficient, low fuel, and ahead of their time.
The Romans nailed it first with hypocausts, underfloor heating channels that circulated hot air from an outside furnace. Floors stayed toasty at around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, even in freezing weather. Way more efficient than open fires, up to 40% less wood burned, no indoor smoke. Yet, in the Middle Ages, new ones were rarely built. Why? They seemed too luxurious, too Roman, too pagan. Monks preached simplicity but secretly kept them in some monasteries. Today, radiant floor heating in modern homes uses the same principle, just with pipes or electric mats instead of hot air.
But heated floors were only the start. Let's dive into 20 genius medieval heating tricks that worked brilliantly and why so many were discouraged or restricted.
Bed warming pans. Hot coals or embers in a long-handled metal pan slid under the sheets. Instant 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit warmer bed. Targeted heat, no need to warm the whole room. Fire risk was real, so some places restricted or discouraged them. Modern version? Electric blankets and heated mattress pads. Same smart idea. Heat the person, not the space. Livestock is heaters. A cow puts out as much heat as a 400-watt space heater running all night. Peasants built long houses with animals on one side, people on the other. Heat rose, warming the living area 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit for free. The church called it dirty and sinful, pushing separation from beasts. But those who ignored it survived brutal winters better. Modern passive houses capture body heat, compost heat, even server heat. Same logic.
Four-poster beds with heavy curtains. Thick wool or velvet drapes turn your bed into a personal heated tent. Your body gives off 100 watts of heat. Trap it, and the space gets 25 degrees Fahrenheit warmer. Authorities worried about bad air, miasma, or sinfulness. Turns out the fear was nonsense, plenty of gaps for air. Modern sleep science confirms enclosed spaces help maintain body temperature and improve rest.
Earth-sheltered homes. Build partially underground or berm with earth. Soil stays 55 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. Vikings and others used turf houses or pit dwellings, 70 to 80% less fuel needed. Called pagan or peasant hovels, hard to tax. Today, earth-sheltered designs are premium green architecture, same massive energy savings.
Smoky rooms. No chimney? Let smoke fill the room first. It heated walls, furniture, and ceiling 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit more than quick venting chimneys. Small fires kept smoke manageable. People stayed low. Bonus, smoke preserved wood and kept bugs away. Modern masonry stoves and heat recovery systems try to recapture that lost heat. Fermentation heat. Brewing beer, wine, or even sauerkraut in vats released serious warmth, about 500 BTUs per gallon. Monks placed dorms next to brew houses for the bonus heat, up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer rooms, frowned upon for fumes and fire risk. Craft brewers today pay to cool fermentation. Medieval folks used the heat for free. Masonry stoves, thick brick or clay mass absorbed heat from a quick 30-minute fire, then radiated it evenly for 12 to 24 hours. Used 1/3 the wood of open fireplaces. Russians and Scandinavians perfected them. Modern tests show they're cleaner and more efficient than old open hearths. Layered clothing and fur trapped air better than one thick garment. Head caps saved up to 30% of body heat loss. Fur was banned for commoners by sumptuary laws. Warmth became a status symbol. Zero fuel needed. Portable heating at its best. Modern outdoor gear uses the same layering science.
Heated stones. Fire-heated rocks, soapstone held heat longest, wrapped in cloth for 6 to 8 hours of steady warmth under blankets. Simple physics, no fire all night. Modern hot water bottles and chemical hand warmers are direct descendants.
Chemical heat. Quicklime. Mix quicklime with water for an exothermic reaction. Intense, targeted heat in small containers. Risky if mishandled. Modern disposable hand warmers use similar chemistry, just safer. Double walls with air gap. Two walls with an empty space between cut heat loss by about 40%. Air is a great insulator. Tax collectors hated it. Thicker walls meant higher assessed value. Banned or restricted in some places. Modern cavity walls do the same, often filled with insulation. Body heat from gatherings. Pack 50 people in a hall. That's about 5,000 watts of free heat, plus humidity that makes it feel warmer. Lords used feasts for extra warmth. Modern venues calculate occupancy heat loads the same way. Soot-coated ceilings absorbed rising heat and radiated it back down like a thermal battery. Whitewashing removed the benefit. Rooms needed more fuel. Modern radiant ceiling panels use the same dark surface principle. Hay box cooking. Boil food, then insulate in a hay-packed box. Kept cooking for hours with no extra fire. Saved 70% cooking fuel, plus the pot radiated warmth. Feared for spoilage risk. Modern slow cookers are the plugged-in version. Tapestries as insulation. Heavy wool hangings on stone walls cut heat loss 30
Here,
to
wool
40%
tapestries on stone
and
walls
block
effectively
drafts.
trap rising heat,
Taxed
as
as
glowing
luxury
arrows
items.
illustrates rapid.
Modern decorative wall coverings can insulate similarly. Box beds, enclosed sleeping nooks. Wooden shuttered beds built into walls. Tiny space trapped body heat, keeping 65 degrees Fahrenheit while the room dropped to 35 degrees Fahrenheit. No fuel needed. Modern capsule hotels use the same heat the person idea. Compost/manure pile heat. Rotting organic matter hits 130 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks. Build homes next to big piles. Radiant heat through shared walls added 15 degrees Fahrenheit plus. Called unsanitary. Modern compost-heated greenhouses grow food in winter with zero electricity. Salt bricks. Heated salt blocks stored and released warmth slowly for 12+ hours, plus dehumidified air. Dry air feels warmer. Monks use them in dorms. Modern solar plants store energy in molten salt. Same thermal mass principle. Straw/hay insulation. Packed straw and walls, floors, roofs, hollow stems trap still air. R-value 28 for thick layers. Cheap after harvest. Fire risk led to restrictions. Clever builders mixed with clay. Modern straw bale houses are sustainable and super efficient. Passive solar lean-tos. South-facing glass are oiled parchment attachments captured sunlight, warmed detached rooms 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit on sunny days. Monks grew herbs year-round while heating infirmaries. Modern sunrooms and passive solar designs are the upscale version. These 20 tricks weren't just survival hacks. They were brilliant engineering born from necessity. Medieval people mastered efficiency when waste wasn't an option. Today, green building, passive houses, and renewable tech are rediscovering the same principles. Maybe the real genius was understanding that the best heat is the heat you don't have to burn.